Hello, and welcome back to the weekly Needle in the Lens podcast, the show that threads together music, movies, and TV. My name is Kevin, your host, with my co-host,
Noah.
What's up? How are we doing tonight? We've got lots and lots and lots. Not quite lots, but we've got some interesting stuff to talk about.
I don't know about lots.
I mean, we've got some stuff. We've got some stuff to talk about, all right?
It's some stuff.
Yeah, some stuff. It's been a bit of a slow news week. Definitely not too much happening.
Some of this news literally decided to drop the day after we recorded our podcast.
Yeah,
like,
that was very
nice.
rude of them. They didn't consult us about announcing stuff after we recorded the podcast already. I like to find that very rude. And, hey, NFL and Pepsi, you will be hearing from my team, and we're going to sue.
Yes.
Exactly.
Like we said, we've always had the Neil Lens legal team on deck.
Exactly. And we have the right to speedy news. That is our 28th Amendment right as a podcasting and journalistic organization. Yes. So,
The first time I heard it, but I agree.
Exactly. So get ready to get the pantsuit off of you. That's what's going to happen. Deal with it.
All
Bitch.
Right. Well, there you go. You heard it here first.
Exactly. But yes, we've got a couple of things to talk about this week here. So I say we just go ahead and just jump straight into it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So first off, that news that we were talking about that kind of decided to drop right after we recorded the podcast last week on Thursday, they had announced who the 2022 Super Bowl halftime performers would be, and it is an interesting group of people. Very. So let's go ahead and talk about that. No, why don't you go ahead and get us through this here?
All right. So this year at the Super Bowl, we have Dr. Dre, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, and Kendrick Lamar headlining the 2022 Super Bowl halftime show. And yeah, it's quite a lineup. Yeah. I was shocked. I saw it. I saw the notification because I have Twitter notifications on for Kendrick. Why wouldn't I?
You gotta find out. You gotta be completely in the loop when something happens.
I have to. I have notifications on for Kendrick on Twitter, Instagram, PG Lang on Instagram.
Damn.
Just gotta. It's the only way. It's the only way.
It is the only way. You gotta keep in touch nowadays. All right.
I do.
We keep our ear to the ground.
I saw it. I clicked on it, and I was like, "Is this real?"
Yeah. This seems like a fan made like. Oh, this is the lineup I want.
It seems so hip hop. Twitter made this Super Bowl lineup. Like, what?
There's no way.
I could not have anticipated this. But now that I'm seeing it, I'm excited for what it could be.
I really am as well.
I'm surprised that they went in this direction.
Oh yeah.
Seeing as, I don't know, the Super Bowl is such a family oriented event, and I feel like it's usually, I don't know, like
it's pretty like
sanitized kind of. It's the most watched thing in America every year, so like it has to appeal to literally the widest demographic possible, like literally everyone. So them going in a hard hip hop direction is interesting. And of course we've had like,
and not even just like a hard hip hop direction, but like old school, and then obviously like Kendrick. Like it's
old school and
very
then Kendrick.
Much, like it's a very not niche, but like it's a very specific group that this is tailored towards. And like I'll say, what last year we got, or I guess this year technically, we got The Weeknd, and then the year before was Shakira and Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember who's before that.
And was that when Travis also appeared momentarily, or was that the year before that?
I feel like that was the year before. I don't exactly remember, but it's just, it's
was that
interesting.
year that stupid SpongeBob thing happened.
I remember that. No, I really don't.
Travis Scott and SpongeBob
Travis Scott and Sponge. What?
You don't remember this?
Is this? Are you gaslighting me right now? Hold
I'm
on.
literally.
What is this?
Literally.
Now I need to find this. Travis Scott SpongeBob.
This literally.
Oh,
happened.
the meme. I thought you were talking about like fucking SpongeBob was on stage.
No, I mean, it was still the Super Bowl. Like, it happened on the screen.
No, you fucking asshole. I thought you meant they brought out like a SpongeBob like guy in a suit.
I mean, they showed him on the screen.
Oh, I thought you. Never mind. I thought you were talking about
this guy.
Oh my god. You're confusing me. My head's hurting now. SpongeBob SquarePants halftime show. What?
This is what I'm talking. I told you this literally happened.
Wait, what number is L? Ah! Copyright. Stop. Shut up.
It's a live performance. It's just guitar.
Okay, but they could still copy. Oh, yeah, this one. Okay, this had to have been the year before. What's Roman numeral L111? Or I.
I don't know because I'm bad at math. I mean, not math, Roman numerals, but I'm also bad at math.
I mean, yeah.
Is L? No, L is 50?
L is 50, so 53. Okay. Yeah, okay, now I remember that. You had me very confused there, but
I feel like
back.
When I say Super Bowl, SpongeBob, Travis Scott, there's only one thing that should come to mind.
I don't know, man. I was thinking of the one where he raised the mic, that really common meme, and then I was thinking of like the Doodle Bob thing, because like that people always compared that, and then a lot of thoughts in the head, but that was Adam Levine there too.
Yeah, Maroon 5 was that year.
Maroon 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, this lineup is definitely extremely surprising.
Yeah, because it does not do, because yeah, like you said, I mean, granted, the J-Lo Shakira one was also it was a little bit left field.
That was definitely
it was
but I mean, everyone knows hips don't lie.
It was, yeah, and I think that was more accessible than a show like this will.
Yeah, this is
granted. Also, what's wild is they don't have Eminem at the front. I feel like if they wanted to make it the most accessible, they would have had Eminem, Kendrick, and Dr. Dre in the front.
Yeah,
but Eminem like would be standing where Dr. Dre is standing, and Kendrick and Dr. Dre would be where Mary J. Blige and Eminem are standing right now. So, yeah, it was a very interesting move, but I think they're kind of, it's being labeled, as I saw Dr. Dre was like, this is the next, like you're about to see the next step in my career, like the evolution of my career, like this is going forward, what it's going to be, da 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 da. So I guess he's just like, let me, assemble the Avengers.
I guess so, right?
And we're going to have them at the Super Bowl. So yeah, it's going to be interesting that it seems like it's being framed as Dr. Dre leading all of this.
Right.
I don't know how that's going to go over with the overwhelmingly white American audience,
of course.
Even with hip hop being the number one genre in the world. That is like, it's not old school hip hop. Like you're saying, like if they had, I don't know, it's not like Lil Uzi's, out here.
It's not Travis Scott. It's not Future.
Exactly.
It's not Drake. And has Drake ever done a halftime show?
Drake has never done a halftime show. I don't
Interesting. Because even if we think like The Weeknd last year, that made sense. He was on top of the world last year.
Right.
Could not, or in 2020 he was on top of the world.
Yeah, that was last year. Yeah.
Oh yeah, duh. I'm done. But the performance was at the beginning of this year. Yes. All good stuff. But it's just, it does not compute.
Yeah.
I'm in a lot of shock that they would go this route, but I mean, hey, I know the big thing is this is supposed to be in Los Angeles, right? That's a big deal because obviously Dr. Dre, Kendrick, and Snoop Dogg from California.
Yeah. Right.
So, I mean, I think that definitely plays some part into it. But
no, for sure. But
it's still
really
just so baffling.
It's surprising, but yeah, like I said, it is very exciting.
Absolutely.
This lineup has the potential to be one of, for sure, without a doubt, this hip hop Twitter is going to be in flames when this performance happens, for good reasons or bad reasons. It could be really one of the most iconic it could be one of the most iconic hip hop moments we've seen, but it could also be just one of the most iconic halftime performances. With these names, it could be really, really exciting. Not to mention, it seems like we would have to get some new Kendrick.
Yeah, right.
Around. Because and I was thinking about this because I was looking around, seeing what people were talking about this. I was just like, I don't know, is he really gonna go up there and perform? Like, at that point, the songs he'll have to play will be 5 years old.
5 years old, almost.
Yeah, and that's just assuming he's performed stuff from Damn, right? So, and granted, all the other people up there are going to be playing their old hits, but that's because all they really have is old hits.
Yeah,
besides Eminem, sure, he's still coming out with newer stuff, but he's still known for, by most people, he's known for his old stuff.
I don't think really majority of people are keeping up with him up to music to be murdered.
No, people not bumping Kamikaze like that. It's not. It's just not happening. So I think Kendrick is kind of the outlier here, and it just seems weird that he would go on the biggest stage in the world and not want to promote an album or promote new music. It just doesn't seem like the smartest move.
It really doesn't. So
it's either that he's going to be starting an album rollout and this is going to fall somewhere during that rollout, or it'll be after the album is out. I don't see him going on the stage and not performing new music. I just don't see it happening.
Oh yeah. There needs to be at least a single before this.
At least a single. And I mean, the thing is, when you look at how Kendrick does things, when he drops the heart part, whatever, that's how you know, okay, it's around the corner. Yeah. So it would be kind of uncharacteristic for him to have a longer album rollout. But I mean, obviously he seems like he's about to go into a new chapter of his career.
Yeah.
His last TDE album, he's going into PG Lang. Maybe he's going to do a new type of rollout. He's doing something new. Who knows? But he's never been one for long rollouts. Literally, the Heart Part 4 dropped and album came out 2 weeks later. People thought it was going to come out a week later, but then, people were like, oh no, he pushed it back for Joey, whatever,
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think we're getting the album before February.
I hope so. But I'm also should he drop in January? And then
that's
now
a bad month to drop.
Then I'm also should he drop in December? That's also a bad month.
That's also a bad month to drop.
But so December, clock's ticking. You got the rest of this month. Last time he dropped
was in March.
It was sometime in the spring, March or April. I want to say
it was really early.
Fact check that. Damn.
It got till April the 7th. He dropped on April 14th.
Aha, there you go.
Come on.
All right.
This mind here.
But yeah, no. See, but I was right. It was April.
Yeah, you were right. It was April. Exactly. So I mean, it was still early.
That's a
first
good
quarter
time.
of the year.
That's a good time. No, it's not. Oh well, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, it is. Come on.
I'm thinking
Stop playing with me, man.
Financial quarters. All right.
No, it's still in the first quarter of the year.
But all right, yes, it's in the first quarter of the year.
So,
and it's right before the second quarter, which is the summertime and stuff like that. So it's a good point. It's a good point in time. But I think shit right now or in November is the ideal time. If it's
not this month or November, it's not happening. There is also to be considered the
week before.
The day in Vegas kind of caveat on the lineup that says we'll only be performing stuff from Section 80 to Damn. Now, could that change? Could that just be a misdirection? Possibly. But also, that seems like a lot of work.
It does. And I think you were the one who brought this up. It only makes sense that they would mention that if there would be another project releasing.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So like it would be like if there was no other project, it'd be like, yeah, no shit, he's only gonna perform Section 80 Damn. But but now we have to consider, okay, he had some contributions on the Melodic Blue. Those won't be performed now.
That is true. But Baby Keem will be there. So it's possible we could possibly see them on stage together if he decides to go.
I hope so.
Hop on stage
that would be a waste.
Keem.
Fuck, I need to go to that damn concert. That would be shit.
That would be amazing.
Shit, I need to go.
I would cry. But we'll see. I think if he does drop an album before then, it still wouldn't make any sense for him to get up on that stage and not perform new music from the album. Like, that's just not a smart move.
Yeah.
Promotion wise, or even just like understanding what fans want to see.
Yeah. It could also just be like he has a very big show prepared for Day in Vegas and he doesn't want to put new stuff in. But I mean, it's been announced. There's a lot of back and forth with it because you could take that point, but also, okay, if he knew he had every intention of dropping before Day in Vegas, but not including it in his set, he has all of the time to prepare to put it in his set. So I don't know.
We'll see.
There's a lot of ways you can look at that situation.
It is rapidly approaching. We are a little under or a little over a month away from that performance. I am not going to be mad if there's not an album and he performs old stuff, but just based on the fact that I've never seen Kendrick live. Seeing him in any capacity is going to be extremely exciting for me. Yeah, and I have not. So I'm literally just going to be excited to see him.
Yeah.
I do think though, since this is his big return, he hasn't done any performances in quite a long time. This is his big return. It would be smart for him to at least preview something new on that stage. Whether it's just not even him performing it, but playing a little snippet in the background for a couple seconds, whatever it is, whether he tries to debut a new persona on this stage, because obviously there's, what's his persona going to be on this one? The Oak Llama thing seems to be possibly the direction he may be going in.
Right.
I don't know, but this is going to be, I feel like everyone is going to be talking about whatever Kendrick gets on that stage and does. And yeah, and that's for Day in Vegas and for the halftime show. So I don't know. I'm hoping that something good comes from this February halftime show.
Right.
And yeah, hopefully it's exciting. And I assume we might even get something new from Dr. Dre. I mean, it seems likely. I don't know.
Yeah,
he's
probably
making it seem like this is a new chapter in his career. And
yeah,
I mean, I feel like music would be the best way to kind of, I don't know, promote that. So
it really would only make sense.
Just release the music.
Just do it right now. Do it.
I know you got it. I know it's ready.
You got all
Kendrick,
that
we saw
music.
you shooting music videos last year.
Got all that
We know.
music.
We have you in 4K. We have the leaks. We have it all. There's nothing for you to hide anymore. Like,
stop lying.
Just drop it, man.
I mean, at this point, really, yeah. Just it's been ready. Like, we know. It's been ready.
We know. and it's just win. It's just a ticking of win. So I don't know.
All it's probably just not gonna matter happen. Of time.
It's probably not going to happen this month. I mean, now that Adele's
probably
dropping,
not. Oh,
everyone's trying to get out of the way.
They're like,
I'm
whoops.
sure, because the music industry is about to be in shambles. Because I mean, that's how it always goes when she drops. So,
just like, yes, we shall back away.
Yeah, and you know what? It's the smartest move because literally no one can compete with her. No one can compete with her. So, well, we will see. What is it? February 22nd, 2022?
Yeah.
February 22nd, 2022. We will be watching.
That we will.
And I am excited.
I'm very excited. I really do hope we get some new music out of this sometime soon. I think
just a single or a Lucy. Come on.
Yeah.
That's one thing I was talking about, and this is kind of now I guess we're just talking about Kendrick again and not even just the Super Bowl specifically, but like I wish Kendrick did more outside of just albums. And I think like after around 2017, 2018, he just kind of really stopped like doing anything, even like features. Like I feel like he was really kind of somewhat consistent in dropping features. Like 2017, he hopped on the Vince Staples album. We also had the Mask Off remix and probably like some other stuff I'm forgetting. But
I don't remember when it was, but he did the one with Taylor Swift. That was, I think.
Oh, that was ages ago.
Ages ago?
That was
really?
Bad Blood. Bad Blood. That was probably like 2013, maybe 2014.
No way.
Yeah. Bad Blood. That song came out a long time ago, dude.
2014. Fuck me. Never mind.
I don't lie.
Oh, he was on Goosebumps.
He was on Goosebumps. Also
pretty.
He used to hop on a lot of features, and now it's just like
he's just been silent and cryptic as fuck.
Especially when you look at the big three, Drake, Kendrick, Cole. He's not moving like any of them. And granted, yes, he's at a different level of artistry, in my opinion. Of course. I'm not trying to have people come for me.
Yeah.
But I still think like J. Cole's out here hopping on features with Joyner Lucas and Wale. Like, you know, and Drake will literally hop on a feature with anybody.
Yeah.
And he just is constantly trying to put on like smaller artists and you know, like kind of helping them blow up, which I've always thought was cool.
Yeah, no, but it's really cool. But I think I saw
Kendrick
something somewhere with someone saying that like he never puts on a good artist. Like here's why. Because when you're Drake, you don't want to get outshined.
Interesting.
And that's why he gets these kind of mediocre people.
I think I'll say he never is going to put on an artist that is going to be able... I think he'll put on artists that do different things than him. Like he'll never put on someone that's like... I don't know, like say for example, like him like hopping on track with Young Blue. Like they're like that kind of like Young Blue, talented kid doing his thing. But he can kind of be like, okay, I can help out Young Blue. He can go and thrive and do his thing, but he won't necessarily be a threat to me. Same with like Lil Baby and Gunna. Like, you know, I think at this point, I don't know if Drake necessarily has to worry about anyone. Like, I don't think he has to worry about, like, he literally has no competition.
I mean,
you know?
Like, it kind of sucks, but at this point, like, no one's touching Drake.
Like, I feel like he could hop on a track with anyone. Like, for example, like, and maybe to your point, that's why he maybe doesn't hop on a feature with someone like Jid.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I'm not about to do that and get bodied. Maybe that's why that Benny the Butcher track never came out.
Yeah.
Even though I did hear the leak. Man.
Fuck, I need to hear the leak now. Oh my God.
Oh, you didn't see it? It was on, I saw it on Twitter.
Oh, okay. I'm not on leaks mode half the time. I don't like, I don't go scouring for those things, or I'm not.
They just pop up on the timeline, man.
I'm not informed.
You're not following the right people.
I guess not. You gotta start sending me. You don't send me shit.
I'm sorry. I've been really bad at DMing people stuff. Like I'll see someone be like, man, This is so funny. So and so would probably laugh at this. Anyway,
doesn't send. God.
And just keep scrolling.
For shame,
yeah, no.
But I don't know. I think that definitely has some merit to it because like we obviously got dude. It's like fuck. I can't even remember his name. They did fuck. I can't even remember the name of the song. Look Alive.
Block Boy JB.
Yeah, Block Boy JB.
Yeah, I was just talking about him the other day. I was like, man, where did that kid go?
Exactly. And then fucking Smiley or whatever his name was.
Yeah, I never even listened to that song.
Fucking Prada and Gucci, they don't go together.
Yeah, I just decided to never even tap into that one.
It's not.
I figured I would be all right. But
you're fine without it. I'll admit, Look Alive's pretty lit. Not even gonna lie on that song. It's pretty lit. But
no, Look Alive was a great song.
But where's Block Boy JB now? Right?
He's nowhere. But it's still exciting to see Drake, come out and try to work with other artists, So
I just wish he would work with some better one. I'd like drop the Benny track.
Do the Jid feature. Like, oh, it's gonna be for Benny's album. I'm like, it better come out.
Honestly, like
somewhere.
what we got, because there's no way Drake is gonna be on Plugs I Met. So I'm not mad that he wasn't on Plugs I Met too.
Yeah,
that's not the type of thing he's on. And then Pyrex Picasso is obviously an older project. So I mean, shit,
but
maybe we do get
drop on like a full length album.
Yeah, like one of those, not like the producer collabs or anything like that. Like a more fully fleshed out one.
Right.
Kind of more like a Tana Talk or something. Maybe we'll be on Tana Talk
or
4.
Burden of Proof type.
Yeah. Well, Burden of Proof was still more of a collab type one. But that
I mean, it was Hit Boy, but it wasn't labeled like Benny the Butcher and Hit Boy.
Yeah,
it was just like Hit Boy executive producer.
That makes sense then. But and it also did have a lot more like promotional push to it than something like Plugs I Met too. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. But I don't know. We haven't gotten kind of. I guess Plugs I Met 2 is what counts, but like we haven't gotten a project like that from Benny this year, like a fully fleshed out one. So who knows? Maybe we still hear from Drake on a track with him this year.
I hope so. I definitely hope so.
And then maybe Drake is on the Forever Story. Who knows?
We'll see.
And then he gets,
if the Forever Story is even coming out.
Yeah, that's the other fucking thing, right? Here's the thing though: if he gets on a track with Jid, he's gonna get outsung and out rapped, no matter what. No matter what direction they decide to go.
Jid is someone that like already has a decent enough following.
Oh yeah, no, he's got a
so
really
it's not
good
like,
following.
Oh, Drake's gonna try to put this guy on, and then he's just gonna fall off. Like
he's already done tracks with Dua Lipa, with Doja Cat. Like he's on. He doesn't need to be put on anymore.
Right. I just want Jid to drop. We did get a new Jid verse this week, and we're also getting another one tomorrow on the James Blake album. So
that is coming out. Wait, what verse did we get this week?
On the Masego track.
God damn it, Spotify! I'm gonna beat your ass.
It like just came out yesterday.
Spotify. Oh, okay, I haven't checked.
It's like Masego, Big Boy,
Garden Party. Oh wow. That's I'm listening to that right after we record. But yes, back to Kendrick Lamar, right?
Back to Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar, drop music. We want music.
Yeah.
More music.
Music now.
Please.
Music, please. Music me money.
Oh God.
But it's been too long, Kendrick. All right, drop some shit. And everyone that dropped in 2017, it's been too long. What's wrong with you people? The only one who's dropped from that year, like the most notable one I can think of, is Tyler dropped again.
Yeah, and he dropped in 2019. Yeah. So it wasn't even like...
Exactly. It's not like we've been waiting.
I haven't.
Yeah. So, I mean, hey... It better be some goddamn album, that's for sure. And I'm sure it will be.
It better be.
It better be. It really better be.
But yeah, I will hold out hope that we get something this year, possibly before Day in Vegas. If not, that's okay.
Let me know how that Day in Vegas goes.
I'll still come back and tell y'all about the whole thing.
Exactly. You're going to give us some exclusive video?
I'll give a small recap on the pod. I'll give some exclusive video.
Actually, no, we can't. We can't post that. Posting concerts is still against copyright law.
Really?
Yeah. I got a DM. You didn't remember? I got a DMCA on my Twitter thread where I was posting them fucking.
I think
it was Joey Badass's team that did it. So, like, I've already been fucked by you, Joey.
God. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So we'll move on. I'll watch it. I'll watch the videos though.
Thank you. I'll watch the. I won't have to watch the videos because I'll be there live in person.
Well, but you can watch. You've never. I love rewatching videos.
I do. I was actually just rewatching some videos of my ACL, my last ACL, because that was like about 2 years ago, like last week or a couple of days ago. It was like it's coming up, and I was like, man. I miss concerts. I miss festivals.
Yeah.
And it was a video of the Tame Impala show. Man, that is one of the best concerts I've been to.
Dude, I'm so hyped to go see JPEG Mafia next week, though.
I know.
That's going to be so fun. You need to get your tickets, man. Or your ticket.
I know. Yeah, and now Z Loopers is there too. Man,
exactly.
That's going to be nice. That's gonna be
I still need to listen to this project. Was it
the Van Gogh's Left Ear?
Something like that.
Yeah, I haven't finished it, but I've heard a decent amount of tracks from it. Pretty good.
Because that's a Bruiser Brigade, right?
It is.
Look at that, Danny Brown out here moving like that. It's interesting to see a lot more artists moving in like the label direction as well.
It is. It definitely is.
It's interesting to see. And like not to knock Danny Brown, I don't know if it'll ever be in like the larger conversation of what we talk about, like quote unquote, like artist run labels. Obviously, Top Dog is not an artist run label, but it's considered as such in the cultural conversation. But yeah, I don't know that it will, but it's always interesting to see output out of them. You know,
it is. They're doing good stuff over there.
Exactly. But very excited for that halftime performance. We will see how that goes, and yeah. That's really going to be it for that. Let's go ahead and move straight on ahead. The BET Awards happened. You said it was last night, right?
That was last night.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we like to do award show recaps here. Did we ever touch on the nominations when those released? I don't know if we did.
Probably not.
Yeah, I think we skipped out on that. But it happened last night. Figured we might as well talk about it. So, I've only seen a couple of things from this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been super tapped out of the loop. So, let's go ahead and take a look at who our winners are. So, for Hip Hop Artist of the Year, the winner was Lil Baby, which, looking at these nominations here between Cardi B, Drake, J. Cole, Megan, and Tyler, not really I don't know.
I can't be that mad about it.
I can't be that mad either.
Especially, like, he had a huge year last year.
Yeah, and I guess if that's what we're going off of, I don't know. For me, it's weird because since this is happening so late in the year, it feels like it should be a lot of consideration from this year, which
I mean, I feel like this goes back to the, I don't know, maybe this was BT we were talking about last time too. Yeah, just like whatever the eligibility period is, probably includes, part of last year and then some of this year as well. Because obviously Tyler's here; he wasn't moving at all last year.
Exactly. So, and like we got like Drake dropped this year, J. Cole dropped this year, Tyler dropped this year. And And I mean, we didn't really get a lot, but like we got in a decent bit of Lil Baby features though, right?
We have. It was either in this category. It was probably either going to Megan or Tyler. I mean, not Megan or Tyler, Lil Baby or Tyler.
Right.
And went to Lil Baby, and I can't be mad about that. Tyler got other awards throughout the night, so sure, give it to Lil Baby. He's on the come up. I was actually just talking with some friends about like who would potentially, if we had to guess now, who would be on the 2020 or like the Mount Rushmore of the 2020s?
Oh yeah.
I was like, with this trajectory, Lil Baby could be up there. If he switches up his production and gets and has a sort of like, I don't know, kind of levels up and evolves past his current sound.
It really could.
He could do something. He's a great rapper. He
really is.
So not mad
Baby,
about that one at all.
Polo G.
All right. Another thing, Polo G, better production.
I mean, yeah.
It'll change everything.
That's really what it is with a lot of the people in the mainstream right now, though, is just the production is just not as exciting, not as enticing.
It's not
these cookie cutter ass beats, bro.
But I mean, hey, they're putting up numbers regardless.
I mean, yeah,
they're doing what the people like.
What, like Polo G's got like, I think 30 million on Spotify or some shit.
He's racking it up.
It's crazy. People love Polo G out here, so hey, can't necessarily.
He's a good rapper.
Yeah,
I just better production.
Yeah,
but
hip hop album of the year winner goes to Tyler with "Call Me If You Get Lost." Obviously, some of the other ones looking at Moneybagg Yo's, Gangsta's Pain, Migos, Culture 3, Megan, Good News. So definitely we are getting a lot of last year here. DJ Khaled with Khaled, Savage Mode 2 again from last year, and J. Cole's The Off Season. I just love the fact that DJ Khaled lost again. Get fucked, kid. That's it. That's great. And obviously this is one of my favorite albums of this year. So
yeah,
obviously very happy about that. Sure. But I'm more happy about him beating Khaled. That's like,
yeah. When you look at the nominees here, it's like, yeah,
who was gonna win?
Who was kind of a no-brainer. It's my favorite album here.
Yeah.
And my next favorite album here, I don't think comes close, which would be 21 Savage and Metro Boomin.
Right.
Like, I love that album, but it's not nearly on the same level as Call Me If You Get Lost.
Exactly.
And I'm sorry for the coal miners. I'm sorry. No.
Bro, where's Dondo?
No. Probably eligibility period.
Probably. It could be that. Or they just don't like him. No, because it's really funny because I've been seeing, just since we're talking about like album of the year, a lot of the conversation regarding album of the year has been the big four releases of J. Cole, Drake, Tyler, and Kanye. And I'm like, y'all should listen to some other stuff too, you know. But hey.
No, they should. I think we were talking about that a couple episodes ago.
I think we did. It's just like, but those are the only names in the conversation right now. And like, I'm not gonna knock people necessarily, but you know, yeah, maybe listen to some more stuff too.
I'm just like, listen to some more stuff. And you know, hey, I do my best. I try to point my friends in the direction of good music when I'm like, maybe they're not hearing enough. When they're saying like, man, I just listened to Donda, album of the year. I'm like, all right. I mean, if that is your opinion, then let that be your opinion.
Your opinions are valid.
But also, try listening to this. Try listening to this Little Sims album.
Exactly. I've been putting people on the Little Sims album. They have that at Walmart. That's so insane. Good for her. And she's in Venom too, which good for her. Again, we talked about that.
But
good for her.
Yeah. Not mad about this album of the year.
Obviously.
At all. Then we got Best Hip Hop Video.
Exactly. So Best Hip Hop Video, WAP. Again, very weird eligibility periods here because WAP feels like it came out.
Seems like it came out years ago.
Exactly. Oh God, I didn't even look. But Cardi B on here twice. She also got nominated for Up. Chris Brown and Young Thug with Go Crazy. Drake and Lil Durk, Laugh Now Cry Later. Lil Nas X, Montero, and Sweetie and Doja Cat Best Friend. We did look at these, didn't we? Looking at this now, we did look at these.
We did?
We had to, because WAP and Best Friend being on here sounds extremely familiar. Y'all in the comments can let us know because I'm not going to look it up if we did, but I'm pretty sure we did.
We did.
What other award show was there?
We did there was another, I feel like there was another BET award. because this is the BET Hip Hop Awards, where there had to have just been BET
awards,
right? That was a thing.
Maybe. I have no idea, but just back on track. A little upset Montero doesn't win there.
Yeah, although Montero's not a hip hop song, so it does feel kind of weird.
I guess
like that just feels like it's a pop song to me.
I mean, yeah, I agree.
It doesn't feel like a hip hop song. Like, I feel like it's another one of those things where it's like, Lil Nas X does have hip hop songs. He does have rap songs.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't say, like, I would put Industry Baby
here
before I would put Montero. So yeah,
it's another one of those things where, like, again, with a lot of pop music drawing a lot from hip hop influences, the genre lines are getting very blurred. So you could consider it in some respects, and just in the fact that it's a very fantastic video, that's really why it's more in the conversation. And not to say that the Industry Baby video is bad, because that is also a great video.
Yeah.
But
it is.
Release the X-rated version, by the way.
Need it.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I would have given it to Montero, but hey, at least Chris Brown didn't win it.
Yeah, that's always good.
Oh, which, by the way, I don't think we talked about this. He was taking off Donda.
Oh, he was taking off Donda.
Yeah. Which, cool. Very
popping bottles to that.
Very poggers, Kanye. Very cool. Best collab goes against Cardi B and Megan with WAP. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, there's a couple of these other ones. I really wouldn't have given it to any of the other ones.
No, because even the 21 Savage and Metro Boomin track that they chose with Drake, that's not one of my favorites on the album. Even like
exactly, and Bia and Nicki Minaj, yeah.
No,
DJ Khaled and Lil Baby and Lil Durk, yeah. Drake and Lil Durk, I might have. Oh wait, no, Laugh No Cry. That wasn't on that 3-pack, right?
No, that was just that was
Lucy.
That was from last year.
Yeah,
or maybe the beginning of this.
I think it was the beginning of this year. Yeah, and I don't like Pooh Shiesty, so yeah, I guess that's the only route I would have gone to. I can't possibly think of another way I would have gone, though. I mean, anything off of Call Me If You Get Lost, like Hot Wind Blows.
I mean, yeah, like What's Your Name could have definitely been here.
That one definitely would have had a little more like star power.
And I would have chose, there are other songs, like, just looking at like, okay, you want to choose a collaboration from the 21 Savage and Metro Boomin album, why don't you choose a track with Young Thug? That's better than the one with Drake. All right, like, we're not choosing. We're just not
nominating the right stuff.
Here. We're not.
Yeah, that's why. Not. That's why the Needlies are going to be something else, man.
They will.
Y'all not ready.
Better than that.
Y'all not ready. Exactly. But I mean, if we had to pick one in this category, obviously this is the only route to go.
Yeah, would have gone. Wow.
Best duo and group: 21 Savage and Metro. Not the winner. I'm just gonna finish through since I already started. Chris Brown and Young Thug, City Girls, Nasty C, and Lil Baby and Lil Durk and Migos. I'm not getting clipped. All right, that's why I'm not getting clipped.
And you know what? This Lil Baby and Durk winning this.
I mean, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I definitely still would have gone with 21 Savage and Metro Boomin. I think that album is really good. But the Lil Baby and Lil Durk album was also surprisingly very good.
It was such a surprise. Like, I was like, this is genuinely pretty good. And I mean, obviously Lil Baby hard carry, but you know, hey.
I mean, yeah. But I mean, the fact that Lil Durk was on there and still enjoyable enough.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I didn't hate his contributions for the most part. But when I was like, yeah, this is a Lil Baby hard carry album, but not bad.
No, it was a good one. So
exactly.
Not mad about that at all.
Best live performer goes to Tyler, the Creator.
Woo. And that feels right.
Yeah, it does.
Right with me.
I mean, some of the other ones: Megan, Doja, DaBaby, Cardi B, and Busta Rhymes. I hadn't seen a Busta Rhymes performance recently, so I don't know if they do it like where it's off of a specific performance. But I mean,
why do I feel like no?
Yeah,
I'm making this up.
I don't think so.
No,
but
Tyler's a fantastic live performer. This
oh yeah, from what I've seen,
never
insane.
having seen Tyler live, but I mean, granted, I don't think I've really seen any of these artists live. I've seen Cardi live. I will say Cardi. When I saw Cardi live, I was like,
I didn't
wow.
see Cardi live. That's right. I forgot she was pregnant. She got replaced with T.I. at Jambalaya.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
When I saw Cardi, that is actually one of the things I remember vividly is watching her and being like, wow, she's really a star. Like, she is a great performer. And that was in 2019.
And that's the thing. Some of those artists just have that. Like, you may not even like their music particularly, but you're like, yeah. There's something there.
For sure. And it was something to see. But Tyler, I mean, when you watch his performances and like the kind of sets that he creates on stage and kind of the stage presence that he has, it's undeniable.
Exactly. Yeah, there's no getting past it. It's just fantastic. Lyricist of the year, very, very bad take, but J. Cole won.
What? To put this into context, Benny the Butcher and Nas are also nominated in this category.
And Megan and Lil Baby and Drake, which Drake? Look, I hate to be in my Soulja Boy bag, but Drake?
Wow.
Is really out here on Soulja Boy's internet saying that J. Cole, or not, that Drake is a contender for lyric. What the fuck? That one I'm a little more upset about because, like, look, I understand J. Cole's very widely regarded as, like, the GOAT in a lot of circles for some reason. But Benny over Nas, also, I'm just who is literally one of the GOATs? Like, what?
You're putting Drake here before you put Tyler?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like, you could say it's because Tyler's is more like pop adjacent now.
But not.
But he had bars on Call Me If You Get Lost. Exactly.
Come on. No. And I'm just still J. Cole over Nas and Benny the Butcher. If you're going to have a category for Lyricist of the Year, right? Which seems like, of course, it's still, an awards show. It's all popular, whatever. When you do a category like this, Lyricist of the Year, that seems like a very like strategic move to highlight lyricism, like true lyricism. So if you're going to make a category like that, you should highlight the best lyricists. There is no way. J. Cole is a better lyricist than Benny the Butcher. And definitely Nas.
This is just so ridiculous.
You got to be kidding me.
That is just kidding me. Oh my God, that makes no sense. That makes zero sense.
I'm shocked at this category. This seems like one of those things that J. Cole would have had to get up there and apologize for winning that award. Like,
he'd have to pull an Adele moment.
It doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't feel right.
I didn't know this happened. This is real life shock. I
didn't know this happened.
This is real life shock right now. What the fuck?
You know what? We're gonna move past this.
We're gonna truck along. I can't. Video Director of the Year, Missy Elliott wins over Hype Williams, Director X, Dave Meyers, Colin Tilley, and Cole Bennett. What did she direct this year?
What do I feel like? I feel like I did hear about her directing a video, but I can't remember what video it was.
Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3.
That's very interesting.
Missy Elliott, director. Wait, what? Music videos, explain. Oh my God, just fucking Elliott directed music video. Because I looked it up and Dave Meyers popped up. City Girl share. Oh, she directed Twerk Later.
Oh, that's what it was.
There we go.
Interesting choice there.
Yeah. But I mean, it's cool. It's cool.
It is cool. It's fine with me. I mean, I am a fan of Missy Elliott. I can't say that I was like insane, like head over heels for that. Whatchamacallit? For the Torculator video.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I think Cole Bennett does really cool work, but also, am I gonna choose to give it to a white guy over Missy Elliott?
Of course not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, he does do cool work though.
He does. No, he definitely does do cool work.
This isn't a category I'm necessarily entirely all that invested in.
No, yeah, same here. I don't have any super strong feelings about it. Cool to see Missy Elliott get an award. And since I'm not that invested in it, I'm not really mad about this.
So yeah.
What was me?
Producer of the Year, Hit Boy wins, which very interesting category because we all know DJ Khaled doesn't produce anything. He's literally just a curator. Metro Boomin, Mustard, The Alchemist, and Tyler, the Creator. Yeah. Very interesting to see. Hit Boy obviously kind of makes sense as a pick here. I think just because he obviously had all the work on it was Detroit 2 and Burden of Proof.
And then this year, King's Disease 2.
Yes, that's right.
So
yeah, it really does kind of make sense. He's having a really big moment right now.
Yeah.
Would have been cool to see The Alchemist get it. Obviously, love a lot of his stuff, but it's a little more under the radar on that. So, I mean, it makes sense. But I mean, he had a big year last year too. Or was that?
Right.
Shit, when did Alfredo come out? That was last year. Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
King's Disease the first one came out last year too.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hit Boy's been
I think Alchemist has been having a bigger year this year? Question mark.
Bigger than last year?
Maybe not bigger than last year, but like this is like the victory lap year.
I can see that.
Cause like we got this thing of ours, which is an actual Alchemist project. We were supposed to get Quadruple X. Bo Jackson.
Like he dropped an Alchemist project last year too, though.
Oh, and he actually did drop an actual project this year as well, like the beat tape of Carry the Fire.
Yeah, and he had a beat tape last year too. But last year, I don't know. Looking at his output from last year,
Alfredo, Lulu, Price of Tea in China. But I don't know. Haram's been doing pretty big, and like the thing is we still got time.
We do still have time.
We're still getting this thing of ours too.
That is true.
And
Bo Jackson is pretty big, but I don't think Haram was making nearly as much noise.
Big deal,
like I don't think he has any. He hasn't have released this year that's as big as Alfredo.
I mean, yeah, that's the biggest thing.
And Lulu was also so.
That actually wasn't that big of a moment, though. Like I didn't.
It wasn't a big moment, but it was good.
I mean, it was good.
I feel like Shoot Sideways kind of.
Shoot Sideways is so good. I want a whole, like we got that snippet of Schoolboy and Alchemist. Give us a project.
Oh, that was delicious.
Give us a whole project, because holy fuck, that snippet is nasty.
Yeah, and
I try. Rides on Alchemist production.
I'm really hit or miss, or whether I choose to look at a leak or not. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, but this one wasn't a leak. Like, that was a snippet, right?
I can't. No, it was a leak.
Oh, like the track leaked or the project leaked, or because wasn't there like
just the link, like there was a link to
the Dropbox
part of the yeah. No, that was definitely a leak
situation. That we're not getting Quadruple X.
I think this came before that leak, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but back to this Hit Boy.
Yeah.
totally cool.
Yeah.
Totally deserved.
Alchemist would have been cool, but yeah, Hit Boy makes a little bit more
Alchemist would have
sense.
been cool.
And then Tyler would have been cool as well.
Metro also, I think, has been leveling up lately.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, especially on Savage Mode 2. So
especially on Savage Mode 2. So, and I think he might be coming with another solo.
Oh yeah.
Venture soon too, which could be very good because his last solo project was also had some good ones on there. But I think he's just becoming a better producer.
No, he really is.
Wild.
It's interesting to see that they didn't put Pierre Bourne on here though.
Yeah, but I mean, Cardi doesn't even get any love on there, so I feel like and granted they didn't really work together this year, but like,
yeah, but like I mean, they were gonna Life of Pierre, that one's been pretty well received.
No, it definitely has. I guess just maybe not enough. Maybe he's not making the rounds enough, but
I guess not. I've seen a lot of love for that project, so hey, but again, as long as it didn't go to DJ Khaled's Song of the Year, Cardi B and Megan with WAP. Cardi B also was nominated for Up, Drake and Lil Durk Laugh Now Cry Later, Roddy Ricch Late at Night, and Pusha T and Lil Durk Back in Blood.
This is interesting a weird category.
Yeah, Late at Night on here doesn't make a ton of sense.
I was surprised to see that. And granted, I thought as the resident Roddy fan, I did enjoy that track, but it wasn't nearly as memorable as any of his tracks, any of the tracks off of his album. Yeah. Like I can understand why people be like, no, that's a forgettable track. Like
I forgot it.
All right, but to be nominated for Song of the Year,
yeah, no,
really, like I would have nominated something like Best Friend before something like Late at Night.
Yeah,
like, and that's not even, and I'm not even saying that that's a song that I would be like, this is a Song of the Year contender, but I would put it there before I put Late at Night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Up came and went.
I mean, it was a pretty big deal. It went number 1, I'm pretty sure, and it stayed there for a while. I mean, so it did really not come and went. Yeah, it went up and it stuck indeed. But man, now I'm trying to think about what I would have probably put on there that's like a normie pick, like something that they would actually do. Because they would definitely do Terry Crews by Low Village.
Oh God, yeah. that's not happening.
Montero could have been on there. Like if you're considering that,
if they're already considering that hip hop, then they might as well.
That could have been on there.
They could have put literally My Life.
Yeah, My Life would have been a fine song, but that's not J. Cole wasn't here.
It's not, but it's I would choose that to be nominated over some of the picks that are here right now.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. See, now I'm getting now as I'm continuing to scroll, it's getting more and more to my more not underground. What's the word? Like more low key picks.
Oh yeah. They're the bubbling up under the surface.
Yeah, but like
up and coming.
Yeah, the up and comers. And I'm assuming nothing off the Melodic Blue could have been considered, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that came out. That's definitely gonna be next year.
We'll see. I'm really interested to see if that could get any type of.
I'm pretty sure it will. Maybe not Grammy recognition. Sorry, but maybe
I'm
not.
Sure I'm sure that PG Lang's gonna push. They're gonna push. For
no, they're going to, but I don't know about Grammy love. But I think like something like the BET Awards could, or like even like the Billboard Awards or like stuff like that. Just because like it's gonna be the meme songs, obviously.
I don't know about
it's gonna be Family Ties
because I feel like calling Range Brothers and Family Ties meme songs is disrespectful.
Okay, I'm not calling them meme songs. I'm saying
genuine great songs.
They are. Don't get me wrong, but the songs
they were gonna be big even if they weren't memes.
No,
just because Kendrick was on it, it was gonna happen.
That's fair, but not to this extent.
I think it would have happened. Because if it wasn't the memes that we have now, it would have been memes from something else. They would have found a way to make something into a meme. Plus, it's Baby Keem. He does weird shit all the time. That's just what he does on his music.
I didn't even realize like how much of his music prior to this Like when I was going through Die For My Bitch, I didn't realize how much of that I was like, I've heard these before. What?
He just makes those type of tracks.
No, because like Orange Soda and
Orange Soda is about.
What's the one?
Honest.
Bitch Pass Me the Rock. What's that one? I heard that one before.
Bust Her Up.
Yeah, Bust Her Up. Yeah, exactly.
Pass Me the Rock.
So I mean, yeah, I mean, like he makes pretty meme worthy music because it's been.
And I don't even know what's being memed because I'm not on TikTok. So I'm
Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
That stuff I can kind of
amazing brother
already. That stuff is pretty easy to know that's memeable because it's kind of cross platforms.
Yeah.
But
I didn't show you that one where they took Baby Keem's verse from actually it was Family Ties. They took it from Family Ties and put it over Bring Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake. Fuck, I didn't show you that one, right?
No, I don't think I've seen it.
No, it's actually really good. And then someone said, this is literally just Brockhampton. I was like, you're not wrong.
Wow.
You're not wrong. I'll show you after. It's fucking hilarious.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, any of those like could have been Song of the Year.
Yeah, that's a weak category.
Yeah, like look, all respect to WAP, right? We're running that fucking song into the ground, dude.
Come on, man.
Like we are running that fucking song into the ground. Holy shit.
And I like that song, but man.
Yeah.
We gotta move on.
It's gotta go. It's gotta go.
It does.
But yeah.
All right.
Best new hip hop artist goes to Young Blue, competing against Pooh Shiesty, Moray, Don Toliver, Coi Leray, and Blast. Don Toliver, get him out of here. He's been in here in the game long enough.
It's so weird that he's being nominated here, seeing its weight. Did he? Wow, that was last year, huh?
Yeah. But that came out early last year. That came out early last year. Because you want to know how I know that? Because I remember that being out around the time Animal Crossing came out.
Yeah.
That's why.
That was a while ago then.
That was a while ago. So like this should not even be in consideration.
No. That feels I guess weird. Don Toliver is he's a new hip hop artist.
No, he could have. Look, here's the thing. If we're throwing Moray in this category just off of one feature with J. Cole of him making noise, Don Toliver could have been.
You said just off of him making noise?
No. Just off of the one making noise off of the one feature.
Oh, I thought you were like trying to talk bad about his feature, and you're like, he just went on there and he made some noise, and that's what we're gonna.
Saying, no, he killed that shit.
Okay, all right.
I was killed like, wow, that really shit,
throwing shade.
No. What the fuck? I love his contribution to that track. What?
All right. Okay.
No, I'm saying that's the only thing that he's really made noise about.
Right.
The same thing could have been done for Don Toliver off of Can't Say. So he should have been nominated back in 2018. It came out, right?
Yeah.
National World. Exactly. It doesn't make sense.
I can't argue with you there.
So yeah, get Don Toliver out of here. I mean, otherwise I probably would have gone to him. Pooh Shiesty died off kind of hard, not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like he was the moment for a few months early in the year, and then he died off. Blast is not making nearly enough noise. I hate to say it, but Coi Leray is making a lot more noise lately with their Twinning 'Em song.
Oh yeah. That song kind of, and that's a TikTok thing.
It is I'm aware of. It's so TikTok. But look, I'm not even gonna lie, right?
It's a fun little song.
It's catchy.
Twinning 'Em.
Look.
Yeah.
I love you. Shit is catchy.
Yeah.
Now I don't want to be disrespectful to Rico, but I want to make that TikTok. That's funny. That audio. It's like, I love you. Shit is catchy. You're going to have a rough 8 months. But I mean, like, yeah, I can't even be necessarily mad about that song. And like, obviously it's starting to be a little more apparent that she's making some more noise. However, obviously based on all of the performances we've seen being insanely underwhelming and everyone in the crowd just being like, I still wouldn't have considered her for that. Young Blue, not super familiar all that much.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
He's
tapped in.
He's doing his thing.
So hey, cool. Probably would have gone to. Actually, I can't even say that I would give it to any of them.
Yeah, I'm not super invested in this category.
Yeah, like
I mean, Don Toliver.
Who's a new art? Now I need to think. Who's a new artist this year that is worthy of this?
Paris, Texas, but they'll never be up there.
I mean, yeah. Realistically speaking,
I can't think of a whole lot of new
rap
artists that have popped on the scene. I mean, like I said, Paris, Texas, Low Village.
Smiley.
None of these people are going to be considered here.
Yeah.
So it's fine. Kenny Mason, not going to be considered.
Yeah, unfortunately. I feel like he hasn't made too much noise after the fact either.
He's not. Has not.
It's a little upsetting. Baby Keem could be for considered. A little bit. Like, he could be considered. I feel like he's like starting to get more prominence.
If we're talking about Grammy stuff, best new artist. I could see him nabbing a best new artist.
I'll give that in a heartbeat.
It could definitely happen.
Yeah, I'm like just looking at all of the ones that are in like my favorites playlist, and yeah, there's really no one that could even be considered for this. Yeah. Damn, I guess it's just been a shit year for new artists, huh? I guess so.
Well, I mean, at least not, artists that are going to be on these type of lists.
I mean, yeah, that's the main thing. Hustler of the Year goes to Sweetie. Look, I can't even be mad about that. She got in the McDonald's bag.
She did, but she had to do.
Yeah, I mean, this is a weird category to put, though. I mean, obviously,
yeah, I don't know how you like quantify. I guess
you can't. There's no. I mean, like all of these categories, you can't directly quantify any of them.
I mean, that's true, but I feel like this one is even harder to like. Something like Lyricist of the Year is a lot easier to quantify than Hustler.
But anything that's best is impossible to quantify.
I mean, yeah, it's always subjective.
But like those things are like music related or related directly to the music thing. So Hustler of the Year is a weird category, but she beat out Megan, Lil Baby, Drake, Cardi, and Young Blue. Again, she got the McDonald's bag. Somehow, again,
seems like
very
Travis
surprising.
should be there too, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like
because he had the McDonald's thing last year. He had the PlayStation thing last year. He had the Tenet thing last year. Like
he has the A24 thing.
He has
that
the
got announced this year.
Now. Like if we're talking about hustlers and rap, Travis is probably number one right now.
Oh yeah, he's Rock Nation brunch all the way, man.
Without a doubt. So, yeah, but
Sweet 16.
Sweetie, get your bag.
Best featured verse, which don't know why it's called Sweet 16, but okay. Oh,
16 bars.
Yep. Just sunk in. Got it. Cardi B type shit off the Migos track. That's not what won. Again, I'm just going to Drake on the Migos track, Having Our Way. Jay-Z, which was the winner, but it feels like Nipsey Hussle and Jay-Z. Do I remember that track?
It was off the DJ Khaled album, I think.
Oh. I think that one was fine. Then.
It was fine.
Yeah. Lil Durk featured on Back in Blood by Pooh Shiesty. Megan on Me remix with Lil Baby. Roddy Ricch on the Lemonade remix from Internet Money.
Mm-hmm. Went to Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z wins. That, if I remember, that was a fine track.
And you know what? I'm mad about it.
You're mad about it? He wants to go to Roddy.
I wanted to go to Roddy. God.
I haven't heard that remix.
You're missing out because I was just, every single time I hear that remix, and just the other day it came on in the car, and every single time I hear that remix, I go, Roddy's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. This feature is amazing. It's amazing. It's so good. I'm sorry that Roddy. I'm giving Roddy Ricch an award over Jay-Z. I'm doing it.
That's high praise there, sir.
That feature is immaculate.
All right. I will have to check it out. Impact track goes to Nipsey and Jay-Z, What It Feels Like. All right, seeing a pattern here.
I see what they mean by impact.
Wait.
Just when I look at the songs here, I'm like, oh, okay. They're like the thought-provoking, we're pushing boundaries.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Whatever, political type
beat.
Yeah.
But I mean, the winner of that, again, like I said, Nipsey Hussle and Jay-Z on What It Feels Like, beating out Black Thought, Lil Nas X, Lil Baby and Kirk Franklin, Meek Mill and Lil Durk, and Rhapsody, which good on her for getting that nom. But I don't see how Montero is I guess
it's just I understand why it's
it pissed off conservatives, so I mean that's an impact.
It did. I mean, it was like it was a cultural moment.
It was
a cultural moment. So I can understand that track being there. I feel like I don't know.
I guess just based on your
category,
logic,
I feel like I just don't like the category. Yeah, I think it's a stupid category, honestly.
When they throw in the weird categories, it's like,
yeah, it just feels really like, I don't know,
shoehorned in.
Fake. Yeah, it's.
But
plus, it's like we've already talked about the whole thing with conscious rap on here too, so it's just like, I don't know. And,
just like
also weird that they would have this category, and then not have the bigger picture on there. Just because it seems like if you're going to have a category like this, that seems
that might have been considered for last year.
Would it have if WAP is on here?
Did the bigger picture come out after WAP?
I feel like it probably did. When did WAP come out?
What? Oh, fuck! Now you got me thinking.
Because that was a long time ago.
Yeah, we're running that damn song into the ground. Let me not accidentally put it on. That would be super awesome. That came out in August.
That might have, okay. The bigger picture might have come out in June maybe?
June, July. Let me check that fact now.
Came out June 12th. So maybe that missed the eligibility.
Yeah, window. Okay. That definitely did miss the eligibility.
So, fine. I guess give your award to Jay-Z and Nipsey Hussle or the Rock Nation brunch type beat.
No, the one he did with Pharrell is the Rock Nation brunch type beat.
That one is horrible. Not only is it is the sentiment bad, it's just a bad song.
Yeah.
God
fucking damn. Last category.
God.
Best international. Actually, no. There's other categories, but they're not nominees.
Ooh.
Best international flow goes to Little Sims from the UK, beating out Ladipo from Nigeria, Nasty C from South Africa, Zama from Brazil, Lalo from France, and Gazo from France. So, we love Lil Sims around here. So
we love Lil Sims. That's one of the best ones. They saved the best for last year.
That's the dub. Well, I'm pretty sure this wasn't the last one of the night, but
wow.
And there's also still more. There's also still more following this.
Oh God.
So yeah, your point's fine too. But yes, Little Sims, always love her.
Love Little Sims. They could have thrown Slow Tie up there too. That would have been cool.
They could have, and I feel like it would have made a little more sense because sometimes I might be introvert. I guess if we want to go based off of singles, she's been dropping singles for a while, and it could have been considered.
I mean, she did have an EP last year. I don't think it didn't make a ton of noise, and also Venom did kind of start popping off on TikTok and.
Yeah, that I guess that's fair then, because I'm looking at this just came out beginning of September, so that definitely would have missed the cutoff date.
Yeah,
because if we're looking at August as kind of prior to August being the beginning of next year's, then yeah. So I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe she wins again next year for that fantastic album she released to us. But yeah, Slow Tie would have been cool on here though. Slow Tie would have been cool on here.
Love some Slow Tie.
Exactly. And I Am Hip Hop Award goes to Nelly, and Cultural Influence Award goes to Tyler, the Creator. And that is it with that.
Yes.
Some weird shit I mean, I feel like we kind of say this with all award shows. Some weird shit in here, and honestly, generally kind of not a great awards like that were dished out.
It was for what it was. For what it was, it was fine.
If we had to pick from the nominees, most of the picks aren't terrible. Aside from the J. Cole.
If we're picking from the nominees, most of these wins are pretty deserved.
Yeah. But if we're talking about people just changed the nominees out, there's a lot.
But yeah, that's fine. That lyricist of the year category.
That's one of the worst things I've
abolished
ever seen.
If they're going to keep on doing that.
Yeah, not Jermaine. Not Jermaine. Anyone but Jermaine.
But
Jid.
Thank you.
Jid.
Next year.
He dropped 3 singles. He could have been considered for lyricist of the year.
He'll be there next
year. Man has bars.
Give him some time.
He better after that damn Drake feature. But that is that for the BET Awards show. Last topic of the night. Let's talk about what if the season finale. Yes. Spoilers ahead, be warned. We're going to get into the series as a whole, the whole shebang. All right?
We're getting into
Let's talk about it. Noah, how are you feeling on the finale?
Finale, I like the finale. I thought it was a good finale. Brought everything together really nicely.
Oh yeah.
And it was cool to see all these characters kind of together and interact, I guess. And granted, we don't get to see them necessarily interact as much as maybe would have hoped.
Right.
Just like kind of seeing their dynamic. Like it's not on the level of like how we got to see everyone interact in the zombies episode. Like that was kind of cool because it was like, wow.
Well, yeah, those were more. That was a more personal. Like that was a character episode.
Yeah.
This was a Marvel episode.
Yeah, this was like, what is the plan to defeat? What do they call them? Infinity Ultron. Yeah,
Infinity Ultron, I guess.
And that was kind of that, but it was still an enjoyable episode. I thought, especially in these last couple episodes, like just the kind of shot composition that they had for a lot of these scenes, really nice.
Oh yeah,
really nice stuff. The animation definitely grew on me. Me over the course of the season. Because I remember we were both saying at the start, we were like, no. And I still am not in love with it.
Yeah, I feel like it got better though. Like, I don't know. Maybe I need to go back. I think it did literally just improve. And maybe, you know what? Maybe that's why. Because this was supposed to be 10 episodes. Because we obviously found out the episode that we did miss, which was where Tony goes to Sakaar and Gamora kills Thanos.
That is my one gripe with this, is just that, okay, the Gamora, like, it does feel like I missed something.
Yeah,
like,
no, we really did. And we're going to get it in season 2, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it did get confirmed that it just got pushed back. They just didn't have enough time to finish that episode. Whatever. It does feel like we missed out, though. It would have been nice to see that.
Because even just seeing that and seeing like the suit that Tony had, I was like, oh. Like,
yeah, it's like, wait, what?
It's like a variation of the like Hulkbuster. When the Watcher goes to get them.
Yeah. No. I know. I was saying that was my reaction when I was watching.
Oh, yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Gosh.
But yeah, it was just like, it's like, man, I feel like I missed something that was probably really, really cool. And I would kind of like to see how that tied in. But it wasn't so much to where it completely took away. It was just like, oh man, I wish I could have seen that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It wasn't that much. But yeah, definitely. I think the biggest gripe I would say I have is with this episode, they should have just made it an hour. Like, there's no reason that this episode should have been 30 minutes long. It was too tight. And there's so much more they could have done with it.
And that could have given us more time to kind of see the interactions between all of them.
Exactly.
Together.
And like, look, I'm all for, cutting the fat and just getting straight to the point. And this was an epic ass episode. Don't get me wrong. And it was great to see a lot more of Strange Supreme in action. Obviously, hard carried the team, by the way.
Oh,
that's kind of the one thing. That's kind of the other thing is like, it felt like Strange Supreme probably could have just handled this on his own.
Yeah, he could have.
He really could have, which like, I mean, we can't knock that, but the other people helped too, I guess.
They did. Kinda. They did.
I mean, hey, Nat hit the last shot. All right, that headshot right there, that was perfect. The shield scene with Captain Carter and Natasha as the Red Guardian, just back and forth, that was nice. Cool.
Nice.
And there was a lot. I think kind of the one thing that I really enjoyed is a lot of the, not necessarily the beats, but a lot of the action sequences felt very similar to scenes that were in Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah. I was going to say there were a lot of callbacks, it seemed like.
Like that one was when Thanos was getting jumped on Titan by all of them. Obviously, the hammers with the multiplying was like when Doctor Strange multiplied himself.
Yeah.
When they were holding on to him and stuff, like there was a lot of subtle callbacks that I really enjoyed, and it felt on that scale, and it was nice to see Ultron like in I mean, obviously we got to see it a bit last episode, but just in the series as a whole, seeing Ultron in way more menacingly than he was in the film, which honestly looking back on now is like very, very lackluster.
Yeah, no,
like it's one of the lowest tiers in the fucking MCU, honestly.
It didn't age well. I mean, it wasn't received well when it came out, and then it also hasn't aged.
Yeah,
well
but I was also like 13 when I saw it. I'm pretty sure. So I was like,
this is amazing.
Yeah, Avengers.
Yeah, I was all in. But
yeah,
no, this definitely this is the version of Ultron. Like this is
this is
MCU
what it
Ultron
should
for me now. Like I'm sorry,
exactly. This is canon. He should escape that the little pocket dimension and come into the MCU and get what's his name? What's his name? Who's the original voice actor? I'm really bad with names. James Spader. Get James Spader back. All right. Or
that would be amazing.
Get him and Paul Bettany and do like an overlap voice. Wow. It'll be weird and like scuffed as fuck for a bit, but I think it'll sound really cool.
I'd have to see it. But it's
just like combination voices. Like
yeah, but it might be too distracting.
Nah.
I'd have to see. I have to hear a little bit of it.
Nah, and then they could do some really cool auditory Easter eggs where like obviously James Spader's voice is a little bit louder than Paul Bettany's when you overlay them together, but then like maybe the Vision starts to regain control and Paul Bettany's voice gets louder. You know?
Wow, you really thought this through.
I'm writing no, I literally just thought of this right now. I'm writing the fucking movie for y'all. All right, run me my check. That's all I need to say. That's boom.
Yeah, they won't.
Dude, you're gonna see that shit on fucking all those the heavy spoilers channel, New Rockstars. They're gonna be fucking talking about. They'll be like, oh, you can see in this scene his voice is like. Whose idea was that? Whose idea was that? Huh? Mine.
We'll see.
Exactly, but. I thought it was a very, very great, enjoyable episode.
Yeah, it was.
Just wish it was longer. I really wish it was longer.
Yeah, and I think that's, as a whole with the show, like one of the weak things about it.
I disagree, though. I think it works. I think it works for most of the episodes.
I feel like a lot of the episodes do move very quickly, though. They do move very quickly.
But I think
in a lot of stuff.
I think a lot of the time, I think definitely in the last few episodes, like it's been pretty packed.
Yeah.
To the brim, but like especially the Killmonger episode was pretty packed.
It was.
The last two were pretty packed, and it's like
the Party Thor, whatever. I don't like that episode anyway.
But yeah, it just. I think for the most part, in most of the episodes, they move fine and like they use up their time wisely.
Yeah.
But here it feels like this should have been longer. Like and it's not like it's out of the norm to have a longer finale episode.
Yeah, and I mean, also, I think it's kind of the thing if you do want to make the comparison to this being like the kind of Avengers moment at the end of a season. It's like, okay, well, what did we get from Endgame? We got like a 3 hour long movie.
Yeah.
That was longer than what we normally get. So when you have a team up like this, it, kind of makes sense that maybe it'll be a little longer. They're giving us a little more time to live in some of the stuff you're trying to do, planning out, and seeing these characters interact, which, like I said, would have been really cool.
Right.
But it just seemed like we're moving from boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, we're just going and going.
And then, yeah, obviously. And then I will say, I don't know, I don't know that I needed the Killmonger and
Arnim
Zola face off at the end. I don't know that I needed that.
Yeah. I think we could have cliffhangered with Killmonger.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Because I think it's like, okay, you're gonna build this, you're gonna do this right here, just for it to be resolved within like
half a
minute.
Second.
Yeah. So I'm like, that felt unnecessary.
Yeah. And I think the only thing with that, if they did go the cliffhanger route with Killmonger, it would have been like the ending of the episode would have felt not as satisfying. This episode's ending feels very satisfying because we got a lot of pretty good resolutions. Obviously, we saw T'Challa and Peter Quill team up now, which unfortunately we're not going to get to hear anymore from Chadwick Boseman. May he rest in peace.
Right.
But moving along from that, we got what else? We got not the big ones. I'm trying to think. Obviously, Doctor Strange has to watch over the two for all of eternity. And then Thor got to be back with Jane Foster. And then, obviously, Peggy, in the post-credit scene, she goes back to that scene from the Winter Soldier.
Reunited.
And supposedly, Steve is in the Hydra Stomper suit still. So, we'll see. But, is he under mind control like Bucky?
And that is the question that we'll have to find out.
That's the question. And you know what? If we got a Winter Soldier episode, like, look, if it hits all the same beats, fine, whatever. Like, if that's the route they want to go.
Wow.
That's
so
gonna.
You weren't a fan of it when they did it for the first episode, but you're like, if they do it for Winter Soldier, fine.
No, because here's why. The fact that it's Steve
changes
for
a lot.
her, yeah, that changes a lot, and I feel like that holds. I mean, not to discount Steve and Bucky's obviously slightly homosexual relationship, but I'm just kidding, by the way, guys.
Yeah. No, I got you.
But that emotional weight would be a lot more. So I think it definitely could create for a much more interesting dynamic in season 2. And supposedly Agent Carter is supposed to play a much larger role in season 2 as well. So,
which, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
At all.
Oh, and also supposedly, what's it called? Strange Supremes supposedly might show up in Multiverse of Madness.
We'll see.
We'll see. A lot of people are speculating that and some other things that I can't talk about.
Don't talk about it because I know you don't care. I care. I care.
I like speculating and shit. And, I've gotten some shit spoiled for me, so I'm a little upset at how much time I've spent chronically online.
And that's what
happens. No.
That's
Here's
what happens
the thing.
when you go down that rabbit hole. You take that risk.
No. You listen to me right the fuck now. You're going off camera because you're going to listen to me right the fuck now, okay?
Wow.
No. You need to listen to me right the fuck now. Because here's the thing. That feeling, because when you get these leaks, at the end of the day, you can't trust them. This insider information, you can't trust them because people just lie all the time online, especially when you spent time in the fucking Pokemon leak circles. People just lie all the fucking time.
This is true.
No, hold on. I'm not done.
All right, you're not done.
So when I go into the theater and these leaks are still confirmed, it's still a shock to me. Yeah, maybe not as much as if I would have gone on completely blind, but I'm still like, what? Like, this actually happened? This is so crazy. I'm still fine with it. I was fine with some of the leaks. I genuinely don't believe some of the leaks I've heard about Multiverse of Madness, though.
Here's the thing.
That shit is so off the wall.
Even with leaks, it's possible. Yes, it's possible to still be excited because you don't know everything that's going to happen. That being said, though, for me, leaks still like it's already going to take away a decent amount of excitement for me. Like even watching the No Way Home trailer and then seeing Doc Ock show up and then seeing the Green Goblin bomb, right? I'm like, that's cool, but it doesn't excite me as much as it should since I kind of already knew that was going to happen. And it wasn't confirmed, but I was like, it's probably going to happen. So then when it does happen, I'm like, oh, well, I already knew that was going to happen. So I'm not even that excited about it.
I guess. I don't know. For me, it's just like still just having the theater experience with it.
That's nice. But I want it all. I want it all. Okay.
That's exciting.
And it's like, even now,
I'm
like
still gonna be hype as fuck when I first see
Tobey
Alfred
Maguire and
Molina.
Andrew show up, I'm going to be excited, but I'm not going to be nearly as excited as I would have been if no one even if there weren't even people being like, it's leaked, they came out. Like, obviously, I don't know if it's true. I don't know. Everybody's saying, oh my God, so-and-so's going to be, I don't know what's going to happen. But I do know that it's been speculated enough that I'm like, the idea's in my head so much now that even if it does happen, which I do think it will at this point, especially after watching that Andrew Garfield interview.
Yeah, here's the thing. He is literally doing the shit that Jonathan Majors did. Like the exact same beat for beat. Because Jonathan Majors, when asked about being in Loki, is like, what the fuck are you talking about?
See,
he did the exact same
with the Andrew Garfield thing was after watching the interview he did, and they're asking about it, he literally couldn't stop laughing. Like, he just couldn't stop laughing.
You could take that as I'm so fucking tired of being asked about this, though.
No,
because everyone is just asking.
It looked like he was just nervous, and he was like, they kind of got me here, and he was just laughing about it. And granted, it might not happen. If there was anyone that wasn't going to come back, I probably said this on the pod already. If there was anybody from those movies that wasn't going to come back, it would be Andrew Garfield. He had a tough time with those movies. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't want to come back.
Dude, Marvel would cut him a check to get him back, though.
That's what I'm saying. They will back up. They will back up the Brinks truck, and they will. I can't even imagine what the number they wrote him was.
Fucking too big.
If he said no, they're probably like, we're coming with a bigger number. And they probably kept coming with a bigger number until they got him to say yes.
I mean, I think there's obviously a limit. They wouldn't give him $1 billion, but...
I mean, they're not going to give him $1 billion, but I wouldn't be surprised if they gave him... I don't know. I don't know.
But now here's the thing with that, though. Because if you're Andrew Garfield, you could play the long game with that, but you don't know what Disney's limit is.
You don't, but here's the thing. I don't even think it's that he's trying to play the long game. He was just me like, I don't really want to do this.
I'm saying in this hypothetical situation, right? You could play the long game and wait until they get the money. But if you keep playing it too long and they back out, then you lose whatever the last offer was. So you play it safe.
I mean, that's fine. But I think at the end of the day, in this case scenario that I've created, Andrew Garfield doesn't even really want to do the movie. He just keeps saying no.
I don't know,
because he doesn't actually want to do it.
I don't know.
And I don't know. He did not enjoy the Spider-Man movies. Not that he didn't. And I think he enjoyed them to a certain degree. But hearing him talk about them, now it seems like he doesn't have a great relationship with those movies in the way that he had to portray Spider-Man and what he had to do.
Well, I think then his issue is with the writing and the direction. So then it's like, okay, Like, I'm hyped
maybe
to get to do it again under a different roof, under better conditions, you know?
Yeah, possibly. I think his biggest thing was, first off, feeling like he was just kind of like serving, like he felt like his movies were the Age of Ultron type of things, where it's just like, I'm just kind of here to set up bigger and better things that aren't really, it doesn't feel like we're doing things for this character. Because especially you see in like Amazing Spider-Man 2, it's like, oh, we're trying to set up everything. Yeah. So
well, that's the issue with like in the post Avengers era world of comic book movies, everyone's just trying to make their Avengers because they want a piece of that successful pie.
Yeah.
Fuck! I was gonna go into something I can't talk about.
Nope.
I hate you so fucking much.
Shut up. It's not gonna happen. But
I'll fucking say it right the fuck now. I will.
Don't you do it. I will, and I will disconnect. I will quit the pod.
Fuck!
I'll quit the pod.
Someone spoil it in the comments for him. Tell him what's
going on. No one's spoiling the comments for me. I'm not looking at him. So, yeah. But those are thoughts on What If. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
A lot more than I thought I would going into it.
Oh, yeah. Definitely at the beginning of the series, it was looking a little bleak as to whether or not it was going to be a good thing. But it picked up pretty decently quickly. A couple of rocky episodes that just, not really to my taste.
Right.
But, hey, it works out in the end.
Very, very.
Oh, and also, I did really like that last scene with Nat and Uatu bringing her into that other universe. That was.
You know what I was gonna say? I was like, Uatu, you know what? You really just assembled all these people and said, go fight. I'm like, you've already interfered, buddy. You better get over here and fight with us, because clearly he got hands.
Exactly.
So
he was throwing hands with fucking Ultravision. Like, fuck.
I would have been like, no. You're gonna be down here in the trenches with us, okay?
I'm a little upset we didn't get to see a lot more of him in this episode. I mean, obviously we got a bunch of that with him last episode, but I thought we were gonna get more. We also didn't get the Hyundai scene. Very upsetting.
You in that scene.
Very tragic. Look, man. Party Thor drifting in a Hyundai. All right, that's all I needed to see in this series.
Clearly, you really wanted it.
No, I didn't.
Maybe next season.
You know what? I'm so fucking happy it wasn't in the movie, and not the movie,
it wouldn't
the
have
show.
Been good.
Because I would have been like, "Are you fucking serious?"
No,
they put a goddamn ad in this fucking show.
Yeah.
I'm upset they let that ad air so fucking early, though. Like, that should not have aired that early. That was such a spoiler. The one I will say, my last gripe with the show is we all knew what was gonna happen in the end.
And like, what? That everyone was gonna come together?
They were gonna team up. Like, all the promotional stuff.
See, I stayed away from a lot of that. The only reason I knew that was gonna happen,
the beginning promotional
is because you said it. I didn't even, like, I may have seen that before, but it had left my memory completely.
No, but I'm saying even in the beginning promotional material, like
when,
like the first trailer, we got that Avengers 360 shot.
See, but it completely left my memory. I guess that's just on me for forgetting it.
Yeah, that's just. But it's like, I don't know. It's so. And then the Hyundai ad showed them teaming up. Like, they dropped the ball pretty hard, and like,
I feel like they probably weren't that concerned.
Yeah, they weren't.
Spoilers for this show. It's just, it doesn't have the kind of consequential.
But it does, though. This is MCU canon.
It is, but it's not live action MCU canon. And I feel
it is live action. It's canon in the live action MCU.
Yeah, but I'm saying this isn't a live action MCU property.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. They should have been a little more, mouth shut about it. But hey, it is what it is. We got the last episode. It was cool, enjoyable. Series as a whole, enjoyable. Now, we did forget one thing that we got to do. We got to rank it in terms of where it falls in the series.
I'm probably putting this above Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I mean that's like the
that's yeah.
It's so funny.
I had more fun with this. I had more fun.
Yeah.
It's like so as an
funny
overall
like that's the criteria here. Just like it's like these are like fucking Jeremy John's ass ratings.
It's
like,
just like
it's better than Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
And it was.
Third place.
More enjoyable.
Bronze looks pretty nice on What If. I think the only other show we're getting this year is Hawkeye, right? We're not getting any other shows this year?
No, Hawkeye's the last one we're getting. And that has the potential to be good.
It has the potential to be good. It also has the potential to be extremely awful and terrible.
It does. It looks fun.
It looks really fun, but I'm just so worried that it's going to be really boring. Like I'm trying to go in with an open mind.
As much as I dislike Hawkeye, for some reason I'm quite optimistic about the show.
I think I just need to rewatch the trailer because that trailer got me really hyped. And now that I'm a week away from that trailer or 2 weeks away from that trailer, I'm like, fuck, what if this is bad?
I think I'm on board.
I'm on board too, but I'm just nervous. I feel like it could be bad or it could be great.
Could be.
I won't say it could be great. I don't think it'll be great. I think it could be good.
Okay. I'm probably with you on that.
I'm nowhere near as hyped for this one as I was for Loki. I'm still going to be out there at 2 a.m. watching the episodes as they drop though.
Yeah, because that's all you.
Hey, look, I will remember to link my Discord in the description of this video on YouTube. If y'all want to watch when they release, we'll do screenings in my Discord. Check it out. Link in the description below. But that's going to be it for What If. Cool series. Cool finale. Now, as always, let's jump into what we enjoyed this week. And honestly, I don't have a ton, so I think I'm going to go ahead and start.
Go on.
Of the things that I listened to this week, I mean, I just did not love much of anything this week. I mean, this John Vinyl EP, I think we got finally, or no, it was technically an album. I don't know what it's classified as, but on Spotify it says album. I'd been looking forward to this. This man's been dropping some really great singles for years, but this is just nothing on the level of what he had been dropping before, and it's a little upsetting to see, but it was cool though. I did not like that Meek Mill album though.
Dang, I'm gonna have to type in. I honestly like Meek Mill.
I don't hate Meek Mill, but the only thing that I really enjoyed this week, full project wise, was Tirza album called Color Grade. I thought was pretty cool. Let me see if there were any singles that I was into. Oh, one that just dropped today that I actually got notif of. This Puya and Denzel track's not that bad. Oh, I did kind of like Fue Mejor with Caliuchis and SZA. Don't particularly enjoy the fact that I enjoyed it, but
you'll say it was SZA.
It was SZA, yeah. SZA in Spanish too?
Come on. I still haven't listened to it yet.
Oh, wow. Okay. The Serpent with Feet feature on this Luge track was cool as well. Oh, Fafo with Zach Fox was fucking hilarious. That was awesome.
So good.
Oh, no. Maybe I did enjoy some shit this week. It was all just singles. This track, Chicken Wings by Sam Henshaw, was a good time as well. That was good. That was a good time. That's it, I guess.
You watch anything?
I did.
Oh, you said you were busy this week.
I was so busy this week, and I was busy today too. I wanted to get back into Squid Game this week. You come at me with spoilers, I'll fucking kill you. This is the one This is the one time I don't fuck around with spoilers.
Oh, now it's no spoilers, huh?
Oh my god.
Okay. I was
Listen, when it inconveniences me, then it's not okay.
Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Of course. I was also pretty busy this week. This is like the first day I've had off since like Thursday.
Damn. Fuck. Really?
Yeah.
That's rough, man.
That being said, I do have a decent amount of things to go through. Somehow I found time. I don't know.
Some fucking way, man.
Obviously, like you said, new Zach Fox track was hilarious.
Love him.
Let's see what else we got here. JPEG Mafia, Hazard Duty Pay.
Oh, yeah. That's so good. I'm so upset he couldn't get that cleared.
Oh, it's on Spotify. I downloaded it from
I need to.
From his Bandcamp.
It's on his Bandcamp?
It's free on Bandcamp. So
based as fuck.
Amazing track. Can't believe he didn't get it cleared. But he said there are going to be 2 versions of the album.
Yeah, there's going to be a physical one, right?
Yeah, and I'm assuming that one will have Hazard Duty Pay on it. Which nice. Like that track. Also, new Mitski. Mitski's back.
Yes, she is.
A new track, Working for the Knife, came out yesterday. I liked it quite a bit. I hope she's okay. She does not sound well. Mitski, please get help. So that track was really good. This new Arca track, Incendio, I thought was also very, very good. I don't know why Arca. She just released a new single featuring Sia. Why?
Wait, who?
Sia.
No, who released the track?
Arca.
Come on.
Yeah. I don't know why she's doing that.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah. I don't know. But the new track Incendio was good. I didn't listen to the Sia one yet.
Oh, fuck. Well, canceled.
Yeah. There's that. I also listened to this new Paris, Texas EP that came out last night. Red Hand Akimbo. So good.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and make my Friday playlist now.
Because they don't miss. They simply don't miss. Very, very good. What else? I will say it's not as good as Boy Anonymous. And it's significantly shorter. But I still enjoyed it.
12 minutes, not bad.
Yeah, the last track is just like spoken word. It's not anything.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, enjoy that EP. The new Tame Impala remix, the Breathe Deeper remix featuring Lil Yachty. Kind of goes. It kind of goes. Actually, it really goes. I'm not even gonna lie. And I mean, you can take this with a grain of salt because I'm a big Lil Yachty fan. But I had a really good time with this song. So I feel like this was definitely made for
you specifically.
Small cross section of Tame Impala and Lil Yachty stands, which probably isn't incredibly small. But
oh yeah, no, I wouldn't doubt.
There were a lot of people that were kind of upset about this. Like, what? Lil Yachty on a Tame Impala song? Like, of all the people you could do.
That seems racially motivated.
It's fun. It's a good song, okay? Let Tame Impala work with more rappers.
Yeah.
God. Then obviously the new Masego track with Big Boy and Jid I thought was pretty smooth.
Spotify didn't decide it. They told me, fucking Spotify told me about the damn Denzel and Puya track, but not this one. You know what? When I went to check Spotify, it just told me about it.
You know what you got to do? You got to follow the artists that you listen to on socials. That's the best way.
I do follow them on socials. What do you mean?
Then you would have seen that Jid posted on his story.
I don't check Instagram. What?
Okay, well.
This dude thinks I check Instagram like that. We're not supporting Facebook out here.
All right, well then when you miss out on these releases, you got no reason to complain.
He needs to post it on Twitter, bro. Jack Dorsey's cool, kind of, probably. I don't know.
You don't follow Masego?
I do follow Masego on Twitter.
He probably tweeted it.
I'm pretty sure. Now I need to check. I need to check.
I also like this new track from Father Bichon Frise. I thought that was pretty nice. But for stuff I watched, yeah, like I said, I went to the movies today. I saw Titan, which was no words. I mean, a lot of words, but no words. This movie is wild. It's good. It's different than what I thought it was going to be, and exactly what I thought it was going to be. Kind of. It's like really great. I don't want to say a lot without spoiling it. Um, but definitely check it out if you get the chance.
Right.
This director, I don't know how to it's French, by the way. I don't know how to say the director's name, Julia Ducournau. To prepare myself for Titan, I watched her previous movie, Raw, which I've been wanting to watch for years. Years. It was just sitting on my Netflix list. And yeah, that movie is also really good. These movies are very twisted, very sick. Raw is about a girl who goes to veterinary school in her first year, and her friend was a vegetarian, or what, she came from a vegetarian family. She was vegetarian. She is forced in like this kind of rush hazing ritual that happens for freshmen to eat some raw meat. She gets a taste for meat and becomes cannibalistic. So,
Damn.
Yeah, wild movie. Both of these movies, wild. Watching them within the span of a day definitely has me feeling things. So yeah, watch both of those. I would recommend both of those. I also been powering through Squid Games, which is rare for me because I'm not a good binger. I'm not a great binger.
Damn.
But
Wait, what episode are you on?
Episode 6 right now.
Okay.
So
still on 2. What's up? I might try to watch some more tonight. Oh shit! I can download. I have a 4-hour flight on Friday. What?
Oh, there you go.
Fuck
there you
that,
go,
bro.
I like it. I definitely like it. It's entertaining. I feel like it's not like, I'm not gonna say it's like must see TV, but it is very entertaining, and I think it has like a lot of cool and fun concepts. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it.
I think I'm really glad it's getting really popular because
the fact that it's like a Korean show and getting the kind of
people
recognition
into more foreign content is good. And also
sure. It is kind of annoying. A lot of people are just watching it with like
the English dub. It's so weird. I went back and forth to try because like the one thing I was like, okay, because I feel like on some of those they go so far in the English dub that they put like US dollars. I was like, did they do that on here? Because they obviously talk about the won a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did they do that? So I switched it, and it's so disgusting.
Yeah, it just seems like bad. I don't know why you would. Like, it's not something that would even cross my mind.
Exactly. Like, I will always be a proponent for watching it in the intended language and just getting subtitles. And obviously, like, there's been a lot of issues with Netflix coming under some heat with the mistranslations.
Yeah.
And obviously, yeah, that's a pretty big deal. But I think it's just better than watching it.
And it is.
dubbed.
And legitimately, like the translation, like the Netflix translations are pretty bad with like across the board for a lot of their foreign shows. Like I would literally notice that with like shows I'd watch on Netflix that were in Spanish, and like I would hear them say something, and then I read it and I'd be like, that's not what they said. But okay.
No, and that's pretty indicative of the industry in general. And like, because there's one clear example, and I think the main thing is when they do the translations for English in the subtitles, it is incredibly simplified down to like the most baby brain understanding. Because there was one video that I saw that talked about how there's a scene in Shang-Chi where Wenwu, the actual thing that he says is, I've eaten more rice than you could ever imagine in your lifetime, or something like that. I don't remember the direct translation, but like it was essentially, I don't even remember what the subtitles specifically said, but it was something that didn't quite hit as hard as that sort of metaphor that that metaphor, you know?
Yeah.
So it's interesting how the industry in general tends to do English subtitles in a very simplistic way rather than going a more direct route per se. Because there's a lot of like nuance in the way that they poetically say things, and
There is.
And it should be treated as such. But yeah, that's my rant. But yeah, don't watch dub because it looks fucking weird, especially not in live action stuff. I'll let you have it that like animation dubbed is whatever because it's not like real people and it's just the mouth movements. But when you see the mouth move and the voice does not match the mouth movement nor the person, fucking weird.
Bad. Don't do it. But that's all.
That's all? Okay.
For this week.
I felt bad because I thought I was cutting you off there. I thought you had much more to talk about, but yeah.
That was about it. I watched the new Ted Lasso, but I mean that's kind of every week sort of deal. So
right,
yeah.
Hopefully, I'll get to watch some stuff. You know, I'll say fingers crossed.
You'll probably have more to. Well, I guess no, you're going, but you have a flight at least. We're both going to be busy this weekend doing things. So
yeah, it's going to be interesting what we get to talk about next week on the podcast. So yeah,
right. And because there's so many drops coming. So.
Yeah, I know. What else is coming out? It's James Blake this week and
James Blake, Don Toliver.
Is that a whole project or a single?
It's a whole album.
Fucking A.
Yeah. Oh, Corday is dropping a track. When's that? Tomorrow?
Shit. Do I watch the rest of, or do I watch a couple episodes of Squid Game on the flight, or do I listen to music? Toughy calls to be made.
Tough call.
We'll see.
But we will make those and get back to you next week.
Folks, if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, any of those podcast listening platforms of your choice, we do have a video podcast on YouTube. If you look up Neil and Lynn's podcast on YouTube, you can see our dumb little faces as we're talking and the cool visuals that we have as well. And if you're on YouTube, let's say you got to go, whatnot, and you can only listen to us, all those aforementioned platforms and more, links will be in the description. And for both of those groups, we do stream this live on Twitch, twitch.tv/FlipTV Live, every Wednesday evening, 6:30 Central, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern. We're live and we talk to chat afterwards and watch some like trailers and do cool, fun stuff like unboxings. And yeah, that's going to be it though. Folks, we'll see you all next week. Peace out.